Y'all have grain variety trials, corn variety trials. Y'all have had wheat variety trials. Y'all have also had looking at defoliation. What's the best use of pesticides to defoliate a crop or to control weeds, destroy the cotton stalks after they're harvested. Y'all have done a different test on that. So just about anything that we do down here in production agriculture, the Extension Service will test and look at it and help us have better ways of doing it in the most efficient way.
Cotton Marketing Workshop Risk Management event hosted by Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. Today's program held in Sinton aimed at helping farmers and producers on how to best market and sell the products that they grow, even at times when there's uncertainty around production. As a kid growing up on a farm, we did 4-H, and I helped my dad on the farm, and we always looked at test plots and race trials that the Ag Extension puts on. We went to meetings to get up to date on current issues and emerging problems that face our area in day-to-day agriculture. And I always wanted to be a farmer. Race trial that looks at say cotton varieties, different varieties of cotton. For example, we have a trial where we plant strips of the different varieties, and like the one we plant is replicated 3 times through the field. So we get a real good trial of what that particular variety will do on our farm and our growing conditions, and for that year. Farm demonstrations for me are real, help me make decisions on what I want to do on my farm, because we get to see how the different products or different varieties or different traits respond on our farm in our area, and it's an unbiased opinion. The experiment station is not only the companies putting the trial on, so it's a fair look at their products. Yeah, like the Fall CU conference, that's how I get my hours for my pesticide applicator's license, and it's meetings that we go to that keeps us up to date on emerging issues in our area, in our state, in the nation as far as in our area. If we have a new pest coming into the area, like the sugarcane aphid, the extension agency will test different things and keep us up to date, show us how to look to scout for the aphid or any other bug. We've got weeds that are resistant to herbicides now, and they've tested some different products and show us their results, and so we know what to use to best treat that problem and at the least expensive cost.
Hi, my name is Tina Beyer, and I'm a Wesley nurse. I work with Methodist Healthcare Ministries of South Texas, and I'm one of the nurses here in Flower Bluff, and I'm able to work with the AgriLife Extension agents and bring different programs into the community. My partnership with the AgriLife and the Extension agents, we have been bringing out into this community diabetes cooking classes. We also have cooking well with hypertension, and a diabetes support group that we've had here for many years. Through the support group, the clients are able to get to know each other. They're able to share what works for them. They're able to bond through their struggles with food and just different health disparities. And they come together, and we have seen their A1Cs consistently stay down. I see them making a better list, something that's going to be friendlier on their budget and friendlier on the calorie count as well. I see the diabetes support group being highly impactful. It's been very helpful for the clients of this community to be able to have each other for support. So it is really a true support group.
The diabetic support group has allowed me to see a very diverse group of people that have different issues, different problems, and the different instructors we've had find ways to try to touch on everybody's issues and problems. Some of the instructors have been really forthcoming with the challenges and things that we have to try to adapt to every day in order to maintain our health. And it's been a really good experience, and I've really enjoyed everybody there.
Better now.
Hi, my name is Angela Luna. I'm the Victims Coordinator here at Juvenile Justice Center.
Hi, I'm Marcy Gonzalez. I'm an Intensive Supervision Probation Officer at the Juvenile Justice Center.
This year we reached out to Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Services for a worksite wellness program so we could deal with self-care.
The employees here participated in the Maintain No Gain Walk Across Texas and Lunch and Learns.
We had a lot of fun doing it. We're very competitive, and we look forward to doing it next year. With our high volume caseload, our high stressful clientele, we needed more information on healthy eating and healthy lifestyles. So bringing in these programs really gave us the information to go forward.
We'd like to challenge any departments in Nueces County to participate in the Walk Across Texas program this year.
My name is Cassandra Bonilla, and I work for the DA's office. I'm the juvenile prosecutor. Along with me is...
I'm Logan Clark, and I'm also a juvenile prosecutor here.
So we participated in the Walk Across Texas this year. It's a really friendly competition that we have going. Everybody here knows I'm super competitive. We all had teams basically going.
We're competing a lot outside of the office. I know I was up till like midnight some nights.
Walking circles in my room, taking my kids for extra walks, making sure we got our steps in. We wanted, of course, to be the team with the highest amount of steps. But it was fun to participate along with our coworkers, just to get us moving, just to get us healthy and active, just to take on a healthier lifestyle.
And a lot of our days are spent just sitting around at a desk or in the courtroom. So walking and running did help with that.
Yes.
My name is Rachel Madrano, and I am the Nueces County Robotics coach. So last year we got started, and that was our initial year when we went to competitions, and we had 3 teams compete. We did well, very excited. We advanced to state in one competition and did well at the Houston. This year we're up to 5 teams with 20 students coming on a regular basis, so we almost doubled the amount of teams within a couple of months. So it's kind of been exploding in our area. The original 3 kits were, I believe, just funded through the AgriLife Extension Office. However, the boot, scoot, and shoot money recently allowed us to add additional kits. One of the big skills that the robotics project has with our students or with our 4-Hers is team working. They have to work in a group of anywhere between 3 to 6 students or kids, and they have to be able to talk to each other, work with each other. Another big skill is problem solving, because stuff happens where a robot will break or the programming won't work correctly, and they have to learn to kind of stay calm and be like, okay, how can I approach this in a different way, or how can I approach this to fix the solution or fix the problem that just happened. Also, just learning how to program, working on computer skills and technology skills. It's one of those in-demand careers right now. So we're also helping them prepare for the future on teaching them how to use technology in a completely different way.
My name is Doug Borgo. I'm the head coach for the Nueces 4-H Archery Club here in Nueces County. We currently have 75 kids enrolled in the program, which is a big boost from last year. We started last year with 22 kids, so we've seen some very large growth within the county. So we went and had 5 coaches certified to teach the youth how to shoot. Then we needed some funds for equipment, archery targets and bows, arrows. We were gracious enough to receive some money from the boot, scoot, and shoot, and that money was applied towards the equipment. So within the program of shooting sports, it does offer the opportunity to be a state level ambassador. It was something that once she started with archery, she jumped in both feet and wanted to experience everything that you could experience with the archery program, and that led into the desire to be a state ambassador. So through the state ambassador program, she promotes and educates other youth within the state within the shooting sports project. So as an adult volunteer, I feel the value of 4-H as a whole offers the youth lots of good leadership opportunities. It offers the ability to give back to the community, and it also helps them develop life skills.
Hi, I'm Misty Richardson, and I am one of the club managers of the Annabelle 4-H Club. And I have 2 children that have been active members of Nueces County 4-H and Annabelle 4-H. Ashley Richardson, who recently graduated in 2018, and Reese Richardson, who's currently a junior. We've been very fortunate that both of our children have been involved in the State Livestock Ambassador Program. Both of my kids participated in the West Coast experience, so they got to learn about agricultural policy and how that is different than what's here in Texas. If you continue your work, you may even be selected to go on an international trip. I have seen tremendous growth in our kids through that program. I think where we have really seen them grow is when they started working, where they stood in front of the meat case in a Kroger store talking to consumers and talking about youth agricultural programs and why that's important. And then taking that experience further and going outside the state of Texas, learning about how policy is different in California versus Texas. When Ashley attended the international trip, it was amazing to see her come back home as a 17-year-old and say, wow, Mom, citizens in Uruguay and Argentina really understand how important agriculture is to their society, and that's the message we have to teach here in the United States. The Boot, Scoot, and Shoot, not only is it a fun activity to get the community involved, for them to see some of the things that these kids are doing, but through their fundraising efforts, they have been able to support these kids through these trips, whether it be trips that are here in Texas or students who continue their education and are wanting to go outside the state of Texas, like the West Coast experience or the international trips. The Boot, Scoot, and Shoot fundraiser has helped those kids to be able to have those opportunities. It's really hard for me to put it into words, the character that it has built in my kids, to see them be able to stand up in front of a group of adults and talk about their passion. That's because of their experiences through 4-H, and it's really molded them into the people that they are today, and I know we'll continue to support them as they continue their path.
Yes. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I went to my grocery store, HEB, and I did buy a lot more vegetables. And it's something that I wanted to incorporate more because my son, he's a vegetable lover. And it's amazing because instead of I teaching him, he's the one like motivates me as a parent. This class has motivated me to, and also to do more physical activities. Yes. And I'm surprised that to come to this class, I have learned that I'm doing a lot of things that the teacher was teaching me. I look forward to continue to come to this class. So.
Howdy from the Xeriscape Garden.
Garden, but lots of watering, fire ants, and I mulched them, and they're very pretty right now. Right, I'm standing in the vegetable bed, and we're just getting ready to plant our fall vegetables, and that's
Hello, my name is Linda Escobedo. I'm a teacher here at JFK Elementary. This is my second, going on my third year, I believe, with the gardening class that provides information and training for us to become for us to do gardens over here at our school. And so the second year I took the class, the training. It was a very eye-opening class. I didn't even know a lot of the things about gardening and what helps things grow better. I learned about compost and different types of soil and sod and all those other things that come with the class. Started spreading the word. My sister took the class last year also, so her and her husband are starting to garden in their house, in their yard. I've learned a lot, and it's give me some kind of peace to know that I'm growing something and I'm reaping the benefits.
I'm Karen Bowles. I'm also a teacher here at John F. Kennedy, and I've been working with the garden since the project started on our campus. We took our class outside to help with the planting, and the kids really enjoyed watching the life cycle of the plant as they began to sprout and grow and produce vegetables, and they were very excited to taste everything that came out of our garden, and it's been a very good experience taking the gardening classes and growing everything here. I even started my own garden at home. My husband and I built above ground garden plot, and my own family and I, we grow vegetables at home, and it's a great educational opportunity for our kids to see where their food comes from.
My name is Emily Alanis. I work here at JFK, but I work for the Nueces County Community Action Agency for the Head Start program, and I took the class last year, and it was a very good experience for the kids. It was very knowledgeable for us to learn as adults, as well as to talk to the kids about it and teach them. The kids enjoyed helping to take the vegetables off the stems and everything, so that way we could count the vegetables and also see the differences in length. But overall, the garden's still growing and still showing flowers and wanting to produce more vegetables even now after we've taken out some of the plants. So I guess talking to the gardens and having the children talk to the gardens and help with the gardens has helped a lot for the garden to grow and nourish on its own. It's a wonderful experience for the kids as well as for us.